Morning update, 2025 7 a.m. New York. The Schumann resonance is showing a very distinct signature this morning. The spectrogram continues the pattern that began late on the 8th and carried through the 9th. We have a stretched field with horizontal stability at the main harmonics, but a lot of upper band agitation and vertical fragmentation. The top of the chart is where the story is today. That region is loaded with rapid-fire activity, thin vertical lines, sharper bursts, compressed packets of energy clustering at the higher frequencies. This usually tells us the ionosphere is absorbing and redistributing incoming solar influence. It is subtle but constant, and that affects the human field quietly but deeply. Amplitude is modest with A1 hovering around the 3 to 4 range. Nothing extreme, nothing piercing. But the interesting part is the periodic spikes where A2 and A3 try to break the pattern but cannot hold. That wobble shows up as internal sensitivity for a lot of people. It can feel like your inner balance calibrates every few hours. Not dramatic, just enough to notice. The frequencies are the real highlight. F1 is holding just under 8 Hz, but the line is jittery. That jitter is what you feel in the nervous system. F2 and F3 have been trailing low, which creates the effect of emotional heaviness mixed with mental fog. Then right after 14 to 15 UTC on the chart, you see a lift, a clean rising arc. That arc is why many people woke up today feeling lighter than they did yesterday. The field is trying to center itself. Q factor has a reading over 9, which is higher than usual for this type of pattern. A high Q with moderate amplitude means your intuitive senses are sharper this morning. You may feel alignment without knowing why. You may feel a pull toward grounding. You may also feel like you need quiet for a moment. That is the human field responding to an ionosphere that is reorganizing itself in the background. The electromagnetic background chart shows layered bands that come and go like waves. Nothing that indicates a blackout or shock wave, but enough density to influence dreams, sleep cycles, and emotional processing. Last night had a heavier stack around the mid-range of the EM field, which explains the dream intensity and that feeling of waking up faster than normal. Almost like a jump cut. Solar influence is still active. A recent flare created a mild uplift in the planetary field. It did not produce a sudden spike, but it did add energy to the upper harmonics, which is exactly what we see reflected in the spectrogram. This type of solar influence enhances clarity, heightens awareness, and prompts people to release suppressed emotions. You may feel small waves of nausea or dizziness as the body tries to synchronize. Overall, this morning is calmer than the last 2 days, but still energetically charged. Think of it like an energetic reset that is taking its time. If you feel emotional, if you feel reflective, if your body feels warm or pulsing internally, it matches the field. The Earth is in a quiet remainder phase after being stirred all weekend. And today, the tone is connection. Presence, staying aligned with your own rhythm,